we're here to do a all signs reading today. Thank you for joining us. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are a growing channel. We'd love to hear from you, interact with you. If you talk, I'll respond. We definitely want to get the messages out there. So if it's helping you, let's help others by interacting. We're just going to dive in today. No oracles. We're going to do all signs, Aries through Pisces. We already had a card come out for Aries, and I did want to with that one, address it. Something shocking, something you didn't expect, something that kind of shook your foundation. It's happening around you. Different variations of it. People falling out of your life. People falling out of your surroundings. People that you seem to have wanted to take a closer look at. Things that you wanted to examine, things that you are able to see a little bit more clearly about. Aries, let me see. Yeah, you have a clear understanding about the information received. Again, moving quite cautiously, but still having hope to get that information, to receive it and rebuild and restabilize. Four of Wands after all of that. Let's get a clarifier. And look at that. This I haven't even shuffled, but there it is again. The Four of Wands and the Tower together. There, Aries. If you have lost someone, I'm sorry for your condolences. If you are reshifting your life, the hope for stability and the promise for a better tomorrow is better. It's there. I'm sorry. Let's clarify the Tower for Aries. Clarify the Tower for Aries. Yeah, it's a renewal of emotions. I think whatever came crashing down, whatever is withstand, yeah, it brought some sadness, loss, regrets, disappointment, or even mourning about, but it's a hope for a new emotions. It's triggering new feelings within you, things that you haven't been feeling, things that you forgot that you felt so closely about, things that had this Tower not happened, you wouldn't have been able to feel. Yeah, and again, even though you're mourning, it is a cause for celebration, because again, you are able to see things clearly, right? Ace of Swords. So it's a meeting of this had to happen for these emotions to be felt. So it's a longer journey, Aries. Never look at things that happen in your life as negative. Yes, you can feel those emotions. Yes, you can process those feelings. But in the long or closer look or examination of it, you'll start to get clarity and understand why things had to unfold that way, okay? All right, Aries. Taurus. We're going to start Taurus at 4:45. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we're not going to do Taurus. Let's get one more for Aries. before we do Taurus. We'll restamp Taurus. Let's get an on-time wellness card for Aries. Just one, please. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So that's, again, that emotion that's coming up, that new emotion, that new presentation of feelings. Even after a loss, destruction, something come crashing down for you, you actually get that. Maybe someone calling you and letting you know that they're thinking of you or having you in mind or in their heart. Even, like I said, even though if we feel like there was a loss, some people that did kind of fall out of your life, but then we also have, that morning energy, kind of disappointed about something that took place, that came crashing down. But again, going back to it, you'll restabilize, okay? All right, so we'll redo Taurus for 6/14. All right, Taurus. Taurus, why do I feel like you're burdened by family? You may need to take care of yourself and actually get in control of yourself. Take action for yourself. Taurus, yeah. You have a lack mentality at this point. The current energy, Taurus, you may feel like you don't have all you need. You may feel left out in the cold. You may feel abandoned. You may not feel like you're cared for. It's like things around you. Yeah, it's more surrounding family. It's like your family is not really caring about your emotions, how you feel, not really like there's a lack of attention. See how this kid is standing here and they're just bickering back and forth. They're not even acknowledging that he's there, tattered, torn down, affected by the arguing over him. Not really feeling too good about the situation that you're stuck in. Let's clarify that, Taurus. It's like you have little to offer to the conflict. Like, you see how they're arguing, and like I don't have anything to bring to this. It's like it has nothing to do with me. Let's Five of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. It's like, if I can get that to act straight. I'm sorry. Okay. It's like you're kind of waiting on finances to come in, finances to grow, to build, so you can be the King of Pentacles, so you can master your material world, so you can move on to the the Ten of Pentacles as the King of Pentacles, big Taurus energy, so you can move away from those troubled waters. You may feel like you don't have enough finances. You may feel like people are arguing about finances around you, and it's like, I really kind of don't have anything to do with this. So it's like, it's surrounding you, it's your environment, it's your physical tangible world, and it's like you're trying to, you have an idea on how to invest into something and actually become the King of Pentacles and move on away from it, male or female. It's like, I need to figure something out. I need to discuss what I'm investing in. So Taurus, I feel like you may be having an issue with family members lending them money, and wanting to reestablish yourself and move away from that. Stop giving money where money isn't due because you feel like you are without, because you're in between people arguing over money. So you're trying to resolve it by becoming the King of Pentacles, by certain investments that you are making. Let's get an Island Time Wellness. I will say this, those are a few scenarios, but I don't feel the underlying energy is such. I feel like, Taurus, you should take care of yourself. Have a little bit more control over what you do and how you do it. You operate within integrity. You are the Hierophant energy, the Emperor energy, and I feel like you can command that type of control over a situation. You have enough power to do so. Abundance coming out for Taurus here. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss, and abundance. If we look, there's dollars just flowing all the way around. You know exactly how to get the money and keep it. Taurus, I don't feel like you need to maintain that Five of Pentacles energy, so let that go for one. You have the ability. All right. Abundance is all around you. You got it. Gemini, 12-14. Waiting for things to happen. Gemini, you may feel a little stuck in your head mentally. Maybe stuck in fear, anxiety, nervousness, waiting for something to happen. Let's see. Alright, what's going on for Gemini? Wanting to move on to calmer waters for sure. I feel like anxiety is building up for you, and you need to just relax in order for you to overcome that. Follow your intuition. Yeah, trust it. Go inside. Gain a little wisdom, Gemini, and you'll be able to move away from that energy, that any anxieties that may be coming up. I feel like you may be nervous around what you're working on, what you're building, what you're trying to establish, what you're, doing the groundwork for. But all the while, I do feel like you just need to take a rest. You need to actually nurture yourself, take care of yourself. Success is in the cards for you. You just got to follow your intuition, go within, spend some alone time. I think you may be stressed because you haven't had a break or taken the time necessary to move away from that mental space. But let's clarify it for Gemini. I'm sorry, I normally try and drink before I start the reading, but I don't know, didn't quite happen. Yeah, you'll overcome. I think it's perception of sorrow, of heartbreak and pain. As long as you can overcome and be a little bit more strong, have a little courage within the situation, you'll be all right. Yes, courage and make clear, concise decisions. Be logical in your thought processes. by the Six of Swords. Yeah. To reiterate, go within, more Hermit energy. That's what it was right here. The Hermit. It's telling you 2 times to go within. Find the light from within in the darkness. If you feel like you can't see the forest through the trees, you need to withdraw, go within, spend some time alone to get a clearer headspace, or you may be already doing this. You may be needing some more insight and guidance to get that mental clarity. You have anxiety surrounding you, and then at the bottom of the deck, again, the High Priestess, which is right here. Let me show you again. The bottom of both decks, Hermit and High Priestess, not a coincidence, Gemini. Follow intuition. You have the tapped in ability as many signs do, but you have it a little bit more strongly because of your mindset, how your mind actually works and operates. You have the ability to tap in a little bit clearer as far as mental abilities. Your intuition is attached to your mind. I think some of the fears and anxieties come up that actually detach you from that intuitive piece, but just spend some time alone. You'll be able to get a clear mind, is what I'm hearing. That's why the King of Swords. Okay. All right, let's get on time on this for Gemini. For Gemini, engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. You may have fear surrounding that, and you may just need to go inside about it. For unknown reason, it says the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So you may be contemplating ending a relationship or an engagement. You may be contemplating or feeling like an engagement is over, but it's telling you to go within, follow your intuition. Either way, get some insight and step away from fear. Just again, do your research, do your due diligence. You know, the King of Swords takes logical approaches. He has received the evidence and is able to think them through and make a clear decision, regardless however hard it is emotionally. He does not let those emotions bog that clear-mindedness. Okay, on to Cancer. 1829. Is that 18? Yeah. Alright, Cancer. I think you're trying to get in control of your negativity, toxicity, or negative situation. Let's see. Alright, Cancer. Yep, 5 baskets. Mourning, disappointment, sadness, loss, regrets. Feel like something has emotionally wrecked you. I do feel like things are shifting for the better. There's shifts happening for a relationship to come in for you, Cancer. I do feel like you feel weighed down by having to wait so long, kind of being stuck. I feel like you have to choose a direction. You have to choose a direction. Do you want to be the Knight of Wands, or do you want to be stable? You have to follow your intuition, Cancer. I do feel like a lot of this or that energy. Like waiting for a relationship to come in for you, something that you can actually feel, you know, secure in. The mutual emotional bond is kind of weighing heavy on you, has you stuck in your head. But again, you're going to have to choose a path with the Two of Wands, and that goes back, do you want to be a player, or do you want to be stable, solid, and committed? You're going to have to follow your intuition on how to make that decision. But I do feel like there's an opportunity for love to come in for you. Let's get a look at that. Look on the split. Follow your intuition and take a leap of faith. Like whatever it is that you're gonna have to transform that yourself. You're gonna have to make that transformation through an ending. Whatever was there, it was a choice in love, a connection that you were regretting, that kind of left you disappointed. But it's like you had to make that choice in love. I feel like you were disappointed and did have regrets in it. You did have to get in it. Yeah. Because it needed to be torn down. It was necessary. Yeah, it needed to be torn down, and for you to move on to calmer waters. You actually got enough information to make yourself single, and now it's like you're ready for you learned the lesson, and you're ready for commitment. And a transformation, a change is coming once you surrender and actually go through a healing process. The path to begin something new will happen, but you're going to be in conflict while you're in disappointment, because if you try and start something before you've done the healing, you have to surrender to that healing. Ten of Swords, you have to lay down a way of thought process, a way of being, a way of doing, in order for things to change and evolve for you, Cancer. Let's get a time wellness for you. I feel like with the Lovers and the Two of Cups, there is something out there for you. I feel like once you go through that healing, it'll appear. I do feel like things are shifting for you, because you have the Lovers and the Two of Cups, and those just identify positive possibilities in love. You just have to, again, go through that healing process. You can't show up in anything healthy that's going to last for a long time, or something that's for you in a mourning, disappointment, sad, woe is me energy, and expect it to go well. So go through that healing process. Yes, you're disappointed. Yes, you're sad. You got to go through it though. Just don't avoid it. I do get a sense of maybe even avoiding it. Let's see, palm trees, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Yeah, you're looking for that type of connection to show up for yourself, and emotionally you're going to have to do so. And it says acts at the bottom of the deck. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. You got to cut it out. You got to close it out and go through that healing process, reiterating all of that. So on to Leo. Say 24, 22. All right, Leo. All right, Leo. I get a healing, hopeful energy. I I'm getting the energy of hands being surrounded you, protecting you, holding the delicacy of you. Leo, I do feel I feel like it's protected, it's guided, it's healing energy all the way around. You know how when it says the grandchildren, right? You know how a grandmother holds the child's hand in protection, and it heals and protects the innocence of that grandchild, trying to make sure that they grew up even knowing that their children is raising their grandchildren, knowing the possibilities of what their children that they have raised is capable of doing to this grandchild, kind of protecting the delicate nature of this child, right? It's like you're seeking a higher understanding and thought process and structural belief system surrounding emotionally confusing situation, right? You have invested in, and it's tied to negative energy and toxicity, and it's like you're kind of stuck in a relationship that you want to actually block out. You're not taking any action. You're kind of sitting there trying to find a different perspective and having the strength and courage to manifest your way through and turn things around. But it's a hard fought battle, right? 10 of Wands there. Let's get a clarifier for Leo. You're trying to find your way to get to a new path, a new beginning, a fresh start, right? Look, fresh start within a relationship. You're just trying to navigate your way. You're trying to navigate your way, how to get there, and it's not the easiest. Yeah, you're trying to manifest it, but I feel maybe you have hope. You have, possibility surrounding you, and you are guided and you are protected in this situation. It's just, I feel like it's coming about for you, but I feel like you'll be receiving messages, as I said, that incoming messages. You'll be starting to receive messages, expressions of emotions, of wanting to work on things and overcome anything that having success and victory of something that kind of came to a close and an ending. You had to surrender. You're starting to observe and watch how to achieve what you want, to be emotionally fulfilled, actually getting what you want, actually taking care of yourself, and learning the lesson on how to move forward. That it'll deliver insight, those expressions and emotions of love, the messages that will be coming or start to come in for you will, ignite some type of passion, insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. So it's like, this is clearly talking about a relationship. Leo here, just pay attention to what's going on, what's coming in, what's being shown to you. Underneath this, I did want to point that out. I saw it. It says self-indulgent, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation, which is where the Queen of Pentacles come in. And yeah, you may have passion, you may have those messages coming in, but it's like, pay attention to what you want. Put yourself first. Indulge in what you want, what you desire as well. Okay? I feel positivity off of that. So we'll move on to Virgo. Virgo, we have you at 2932. Okay. Virgo. Virgo, we got the Magician, your energy coming out. Or Gemini, if you want to look at it that way. But I feel like you're in manifestation mode. You're able to bring things about. You're trying to create. You're trying to be the one in control, right? Because I feel like you've gotten some type of clarity about a living situation, and you're just trying to create some type of balance situation. Balance within the situation in order to create some type of harmony here. You definitely want to either apologize or show how you feel, not in a overly expressive way, but in a small way, kind of, hey, want to go want to get some pizza, something small, but it's like you're just trying to shift the energy, kind of get back in control of, your foundation, what you've been building on, right? All right, so let's clarify the Magician for Virgo. Maybe dealing with Leo or Gemini, but it's like you are Aries. You may want to just be happy and celebrate. Be a little bit more lighthearted, more carefree. Get something new started. Alright, clarify the Magician for Virgo. Moon, there's some hidden emotions. Yeah, it's like you haven't expressed it. It may be something you're doing behind the scenes. You may be hiding how you feel, because I feel like things have shifted in your foundation. You can't quite see how to change things, which is why you're in that Magician energy, because I do feel like you're going to create something out of this heavy energy, and get a new cycle started, which will lead to success. So whatever it is that's not quite going the way you like it to be, and you want things to be a little bit more lighter, I feel it turning around. I feel like what you've been trying to manifest is going to come about. Maybe working on several things. So let's see. Let's get an island time bonus for Virgo. Coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. Yeah, I think you are experiencing some type of shift of energy, shift of change, dynamic. You just kind of feeling that lighter, brighter energy. And the moon doesn't always have to be secrets and hidden emotions. It could just be, it hasn't been quite revealed. Like you haven't brought about your emotions to the forefront just as of yet. So it doesn't mean it's not going to come out. But as the card suggests, they will turn things around. So on to Libra. 3340. All right, Libra. All right, Libra. Son of Knives. Libra, are you investigating something, looking into something, getting information? You may feel anxious, you feel nervous, you feel high anxiety at this time. You need to go within and find your strength and courage for one. You need to have enough courage to overcome this. For some type of victory in a relationship, it's like you're trying to build on your happiness and you're choosing the path of a hierophant, the higher to reject it. It's like you're rejecting something to reciprocate to something else from your past and trying to heal it, which is a judgment call for a new beginning. It's like, but you're having a hard time getting to that, which is probably why you're getting more information. You're trying to investigate. You're trying to look into things. Let's see. Maybe healing from a tower moment, something that came crashing down. But it feels like things are shifting for the positive. Let's see. Alright. Click. Okay. Yeah, healing. More healing and energy in order for you to have a new beginning and take action with clear thought in mind, doing things behind the scenes. But it's like you're going to have to make a decision to either be deceptive or live in fear. And it's kind of like the clarity will come. So it's like you're trying to get information in order to heal, so you can have a new beginning and take action towards it, like actually move towards it. But it's like you're thinking and you're processing information behind the scenes. You're still having fear and anxiety. I feel like they're sabotaging thoughts and fear. But again, clarity will help overcome that. And you are going back, if we look at this correctly, you will gain clarity by healing. Once you heal from whatever that tower moment was, something that rocked your foundation, you'll overcome those challenges. You're able to persevere and gain control and make a head over heart decision, which will turn things around for yourself. But it's like your mindset is the problem right now. And we often tend to forget that our mindsets is attached to our traumas and wounds and healings and situations that we've been through. And we never think that, oh, I've been cheated on 12 times in my last 12 relationships and I don't trust anybody. Well, that mindset is that you don't trust anybody and you can't trust anybody, which leaves you in that position of continuing to act that way, acting like you're untrustworthy or acting as if nobody is to be trusted, right? So you move that way because your mind is set on nobody's being trusted. However, you have to heal that, and then you can kind of open up to begin to trust somebody or learn how to trust someone. And then you gain a little bit more perspective and clarity in that. Let's get a on-time wellness for Libra, though. Got kisses, unconditional loving, giving, and receiving affection, falling in love. See? Yeah, clock. Need time, takes time, time cycles, time to heal, progress. As I was stating. On to Scorpio. 39, 32. Alright, Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio. Taking a leap of faith, dropping baggages, moving lighter, freer, without inhibition. Being more of a student, opening up the mind for potential growth, and it's like you're studying. You have the ability to grow once you learn what you learn, right? Taking those steps to, it's kind of like being in school to code. So now you're in there and you're learning how to code. So now you're free. You're not, oh, I just need a job in the tech field. Well, now you're learning how to code. The second step is to build on that code, to develop apps and websites and things like that. So it's like you're elevating in certain aspects, but you're starting from ground zero here. Let's get a clarifier for Scorpio. Yeah, you're balancing things out and you're moving slow and steady at this point. It does kind of bring some type of anxiety surrounding that slow movement. Don't fear slow movement. It's gradual. It's slow. You're going to have to move away from those anxieties. Let's clarify the Fool. But see, it's like the mindset is sharper. It's clearer. You starting to understand more. You feel a little bit more in control. You feel like you're bossing up. The more clarity that you do get, the more insight that you do get, you are overcoming those challenges. You are more in control and overcoming those fears. Because look at that. You're having a new beginning, a fresh start. And you're able to move away to those calmer waters, Scorpio. Things are slowly beginning to grow as you invest over time, and again that cycle will begin to start to pick up the pace. But again, you're starting at ground zero. So again, I'm getting you crawl before you walk type energy. Okay. Get an on-time wellness for Scorpio. Karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. And I think a lot of that is going back to that clarity. Again, a lot of times we don't get clarity when we're surrounded by people, when we're tied to karmic relationships, when we're tied to anything that is that may trigger us or bring up certain type of anxieties or fears. But again, that clarity comes and then you'll gain your control. Bear with me. That's Scorpio. Alright, on to Sag at 4322. Sag, you may be following your intuition about a connection, choices in love, kind of weighing your options here, trying to tap in, moving in silence, not quite expressing it. You may be kind of protecting yourself for a new beginning that you want to have here. Fresh start. Alright, Sag. Yeah, moving cautiously. While you make a decision, yeah, definitely. It's like you're not sure which way to go with this. You're trying to find some time, wisdom, insight in order for you to gain or get to a judgment call about being independent and doing the work, working on yourself, focusing on yourself, or working on a new beginning and a new cycle here. It's like you definitely, again, going back to following your intuition, you definitely want to get that new cycle started. It's like you're moving cautiously and you don't want to involve people. Yeah, I got the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit, which means you want to kind of be alone by yourself, work on something on your own and build it up and be stable and within yourself. It's not quite involving others. So it's like you don't want people to know. It's like you want to do it on your own, which is very Sag-like. Sag likes to take risks and adventures and things like that. But they're very, I have to learn this on my own. I have to walk this path alone. I have to learn on my own, by myself. I can't tell me the answers. I have to get them myself. So it's kind of like I'm walking a fine line, right? Yeah, you slowly move into a new cycle of your life to do that and not need anybody. Yeah, you're going to have to cut people off for that cycle. Okay? Let's clarify the Son of Sticks for Sag. That's actually 2. Holding back, resisting, taming the lion, taming the beast. Like a lot of resistance, a lot of self-control. Yeah, you're making head over heart decisions. You're going to be able to cut the things off and in order for you to gain what you want, in order to be fulfilled, in order to be happy and balanced. You're going to have to take care of yourself and move away from anything that causes mental conflict and restrictions and, fighting and wit games and all the other stuff. Battle of the wits. If I say wit games. Let's get an Island Time Wellness, which that was automatic. For Sag, not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy, which goes back to trying to figure out which way you go. Trying to figure out what works for you, weighing your options, trying to figure out something for yourself on your own. Sag, it's okay. It's like this doesn't work for me. I need to make a head over heart decision. I need to go, do some things on my own. This is frustrating me. This doesn't work. I have to do this cautiously because I do feel like there is some ego issues here. Going back to not being able to see clearly, trying to choose a path and needing to get some insight and wisdom for yourself to make a judgment call. But the Queen of Swords makes that tough call, and she's able to make a logical decision as well. So, good luck to you, Sag. On to Capricorn at 4752. Fresh start, new beginning, new cycle, Capricorn, sorry. It's like you're following your intuition to take action and reconcile with somebody and move forward with control and purpose, but there's some underlying fears that you need to tap into in order to gain control and have some courage, even through something that may be weighing you down surrounding a family situation. Yeah, you, like Sag, you're weighing your options. I feel like you're taking a mental break, a mental rest, because those anxieties and fears and sleepless nights are kicking in on you. Let's clarify the Ace of Coins, though. You definitely want a fresh start, so let's see. It's like you're trying to get information. I got a little bit of that in regards to Libra. You're trying to remain in control, import energy again. Capricorn, you're trying to control your new beginning. A new beginning, fresh start, kind of taking action towards a new adventure or path that you're going towards and turning your back on something else. Let's clarify the Ace of Coins for Capricorn. again, going back to weighing your options. Try and juggle. There's fears and anxieties. You're definitely confused about something, about getting something started, but you need to take control of your actions in order for you to have success. Because again, you're choosing. It's like the path that you chose led to heartbreak, and you want to walk away from that. You want to change. You want to transform and actually come in and show a little bit of emotion towards a new situation. That new kind of, I'm sorry, you want to apologize to someone, right? I do feel reconciliation energy here. Let's see here. Let's clarify the for Valentine wellness for Capricorn. Dragonfly, it says be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Now we did have the death card underneath the deck. What's that? Adapt, change, heal. Being more lighthearted. That goes back to this Page of Cups energy. Being a little bit more lighthearted, being a little bit more playful, being a little bit more apologetic and childlike in nature. All right, good luck, Capricorn. Aquarius, we have at 5107. Right, Aquarius. Temperance, trying to heal, go with the flow, but it still brings up a lot of confusion. Seven of Cups energy, daydreaming energy. It's like you're kind of waiting for things to shift. Trying to go with the flow, knowing that things will unfold. Also, with just like Capricorn, you may have Capricorn in a chart, or dealing with the Sagittarius. Maybe a water or fire sign. A little earth there here. But just because it matched the Capricorn. But anyway, Aquarius, you may be wanting to apologize, turn things around, take action towards what you deem to be your Empress. Or if you are feminine, someone's wanting to take action towards you and move things ahead swiftly. But then again, boom, there's the underlying energy. Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra both have underlying fears and anxiety. And I feel like a lot of that will be alleviated if we just actually clear our minds and our thoughts. Figure out what you want, how you feel, and then you got half of the battle decided. Then you figure out how to take action and make something happen in the physical. Other than that, if you're still confused, ooh, I feel this way, I feel that way, it's not gonna kind of iron itself out. You're gonna have to iron those wrinkles out yourself. Go with the flow, smooth things over, temper the hot with the cold, and boom, you cooking. You know. Let's clarify the Temperance card for Aquarius. Yeah, the Hierophant. Trying to tap into your beliefs, to some type of spiritual guidance and understanding, which you're going to hold back from your past and actually kind of abandon it while you do things behind the scenes. Because I feel like you mentally are kind of tangled up here. And you just need to do a little bit more work or building in this situation in order for that ding, that light bulb to kind of go off and you can act on it. And I know it disappoints you to stand on your own while you get that information, but I feel like it'll be all the much more successful if you do so. You don't want people to give you the information, kind of like Sag. I was picking up on. It's like you don't want someone to give you the lesson and say, hey, this is a lesson, these are the answers. No, you want to be able to work through it and get the answers on your own. Otherwise, it doesn't resonate with you because you didn't take the time to get it clicking on your own. Can't really pass the test if you didn't learn the lesson, right? Clarify for Aquarius, since that one flew over there. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. And it's like, I feel like it's saying go with the flow and just tap into the friendship aspect. If this is pertaining to a feminine, or feminine if this is pertaining to a masculine coming to you, it's saying to just endure the friendship part. Go with the flow right now. All right, on to Pisces at 5:20. All right. Pisces. Maybe taking a mental health break, resting, recuperating, after, fighting, hunting, doing whatever you do. You may be missing an opportunity for a relationship, but you're taking care of yourself right now and being patient. It's like you're kind of gathering your thoughts, kind of daydreaming about the day, being happy and having a foundation and bringing in what you want. It's kind of like you're in that Pisces energy, that dreamy energy, that I wish I may, I wish I might type energy. It's real dreamy. It's real kind of romanticized energy I'm feeling from that. Let's clarify the Four of Knives for Pisces. Clarify the Four of Knives for Pisces. Yeah. Because there's fears and anxieties. It's like you may fear not getting what you want, what you fantasize, what you dreamed and hoped about. But I do feel a sense of, adventure, wanting to take action, wanting to take charge. I do get a sense of wanting to do it, but it's still like you're kind of in that fantasy mode, not really just acting on it, just kind of visualizing it, and it's okay. I feel like as far as planning goes, you definitely want to be able to visualize something. Anything that you're going to take action towards, you want to visualize it happening. So I think as far as where you're at, it's in the aspect of planning and visualization. Like, hey, I'm going to sketch this out. This is my dream home. This is where the living room will be. This is where the garage. This is where I'm going to put the pool. It's like, yeah, it's okay to visualize it and actually get it out. It's just don't have the fears surrounding it, because it may not come out. Let's not over romanticize it either, because it's going to take time too. It said need time, takes time, time in cycles, time to heal and progress. And in order for you to have progress, yeah, you do kind of need to visualize and be able to see what's going on. So, all right, Pisces. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys later.